lane.
No.
Not if you let go of the foot brake.
Okay.
That's it.
There we go. I was supposed to make sure that man in the van didn't creep up behind us.
Okay, so we will turn left.
We could have gone, but I'd rather wait.
No rushes, is there?
No.
I'll go to this one, yeah?
Yeah.
That's it. Off we go, again. So we'll head over to Abbey Street area again, to that car park, and we'll just do the forward bay parking. Super easy. So at the roundabout we are turning right.
They're not indicating. Should they?
So naughty.
They should though, shouldn't they?
Of course they should.
So we take the left out, the right, sorry, after the traffic lights.
Take what?
Was it the right after these traffic lights we went last
It will be, yeah. So just after the old, what used to be a pub, didn't it?
It's apparently my next door neighbour said it's the headquarters for the flats they plan to build here, but
Oh,
I
really?
don't know.
Ah, that's interesting. Okay, so we're turning right. Nice little headquarters, overlooking the river there on the other side, isn't it?
We can just go there, can't we? Nothing's
Well,
coming.
it's clear we can, yeah. That's it, and then we will take the next road on the left.
It's a weird road, this one, isn't it? I know it's a bend, but it's coming off the off it into it, kind of thing.
Yeah. There's no shortage of weird roads around here.
We are going right, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Even if we weren't going right, we're going right. As soon as you put that signal on, that's the way you go in.
Yeah.
As long as you go the way that your indicator is telling other people that you go in, you cannot fail the test for it, as long as you do it safely.
Yeah.
We will. Okay, we'll go through the city centre because it's kind of easy.
You'll have to, I know you're going to guide me anyway, but it's foreign to me.
Left.
Driving in a car, I'll walk through the city centre.
So turning left, and as you turn left, you're going to see two lanes. Go for the right hand of the two lanes if you can. Okay to go?
Yeah.
So there's two lanes here, so it's the right hand of these two lanes to go straight.
Yeah.
You've got it.
And we don't go into the cycle space, Bernie.
That's it.
Yeah. You had a nice weekend?
Yeah, not too bad.
I worked Saturday. It's my first Saturday of the year since being back off my maternity. But it has to be done. I can't keep using my annual leave on Saturday. Look at that big dip in the road.
It is.
Oh.
Very big dip.
But I won on the Grand National.
Oh, did you?
I did, yeah.
Well done.
£52.
Following that around. 52 quid?
Yeah.
Nice. How much would you stake?
3.
Wow.
£3. £1.50 each way.
Right.
So £3. But the only reason, I'm not going to say it's me, my uncles, it's like a family thing. Like my dad and all my uncles are like betting people, like old school bookies. So in our family group chat, they all put like their favourites. I don't back all of them because it's too many, but I picked, my uncle put the winner and I just so happened to pick his.
Right.
Yeah, and I put the bet on at 10-4 and they raised at 4.
Turning left. Give yourself plenty of room because it's a bit sticky out that curb. Are you clear?
Yeah. I can't do that. There we go.
There you are, lovely. That's the one. They say on.
I see what you mean about the curb. Like, it's like that.
Sounds a bit dance move, isn't it? It's a bit like that, a bit like that.
Where do we go? We go straight. Yeah. You can't. Can you turn right?
No, it's no right turn. If you
Don't
look at
think
the
so.
traffic
Of
lights,
course,
it's got
yeah.
no right turn there, except cycles, which is not us because we've got too many wheels, and that doesn't mean you can go around so fast so you go onto 2 wheels.
Absolutely not. I would
And
never be that
that's
brave.
no entry up there, you see. So it's straight on then, please.
I'm meeting Jasmine today.
Oh yeah.
Well, she wanted to meet this morning. I was like, no, because I've got my driving lesson, because she knows it's normally 2 o'clock.
Yeah, you should have said you could have finished over at our place.
Well, I'm going to get Noah. I'm going to go over to Darley Park with the kids, because the kids are off now, I think. Oh,
Yeah.
they must be, because she said let's take the kids to the park. And she goes on holiday end of the week to a caravan.
So we're following this around
Yeah.
to the right.
Do I need to indicate?
You don't, but you might as
can-
well
I
pop
can,
it
yeah.
on, aren't you? That's it, you've got your green light, so nice and gently, round we go. Yeah, she's got a caravan, has she?
No, she hasn't. Her partner's dad has.
Alright.
And I want to tell you where it is, but I cannot remember.
It's okay, I
I can't remember the name of where it is. Hornsby, I want to say, but I might have that totally wrong.
That wouldn't mean anything to me anyway.
No, we're going
So
over it.
turning left.
But yeah, she takes the kids up on like the holidays and stuff, which I
Yeah,
think is
nice.
nice. It's
Yeah.
cheaper way of taking them all abroad.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's going Thursday, I want to say. I don't know. But I spoke to her the other day. She's all like, I love my cousin to bits, which is always a drama. So yeah, I've not seen her for ages, to be fair. I think since being back at work, life is just life, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's, like, I only have a Monday off.
I see it probably more than you do.
Yeah.
Alright, so we are going to the left here.
We can just go, can't we?
You can.
Feels so weird.
Green light.
Yeah.
That's it, and as you go around, we'll just cancel that signal. Just to
Of course,
make sure I'm
yeah.
not going there. Okay. Alright then.
Go straight up.
Yes, we're going straight on. And what we'll do this time is we'll use the car park on the right.
Oh, here. Where's the entrance?
See that yellow structure
yeah.
there? That's the gates.
But we go in the second one,
We
first one, whatever, yeah. This one.
Just go on the wrong side of the road a little bit
Oh.
there. Try to stay on your side of the road
Okay.
until you actually turn in next time. So to the far side over there.
So stay on our side. I went into the middle there, didn't I?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And slow down and bring it to a stop as you've gone round, okay?
Okay.
Just sort of over by the lines will be fine.
Anywhere like?
Yeah, it's if you're going to do a reverse.
Yeah, so I'll just straighten up a
Yeah.
little bit.
In fact, I'll tell you what, let's do a reverse.
Yeah.
Just if you want to stop there and just reverse it in and just to reinforce that for us. See if you can remember.
Right, so I line up to this line, yeah?
No, because you're going backwards. So you line up this line with that line.
Of course, yeah. I knew it was a line up somewhere. Right. This one to that one, yeah?
Yeah.
Just so I'm sure. I don't think, are we in a straight line?
Yeah. Straightish. It'll do.
Mm.
You can see he's slightly going away from it, but it don't matter.
A little bit more.
There you are. Oops. That's maybe a bit too far.
Shall I go forward a bit?
No. Do it from here. I think you'll still get in the bay. If you go forwards a bit, then you'll pick up a minor mark for the adjustment.
Really?
Yeah, and you don't want to.
No.
Just the best bet. If you do overshoot it, go to the next line.
Yeah, in my test then,
Yeah.
always go to the next one, no problem.
But as it is, I mean, you are slightly over the marker, but I think we'll still get in. It doesn't have to be like.
So I don't need to really check that, because like you say, you just go in
Exactly,
it anyway.
guaranteed. Make sure that's full locked. Okay, look around. That's more danger looking out there, isn't it? Well, there's more danger out there.
Yeah.
That's it, just keep it coming. Fine, just keep it coming in. I know it looks like you're going to be over, but you're not going to be too far over.
No.
That's it there.
Right there, yeah?
Yeah, straighten up. And then just go back to the red line to the end.
Where's the end about? Oh, where the curb is,
Where
obviously.
the red line is in the curve. There.
Yeah?
Okay, handbrake and park. You should be just about in.
Have a
I
look.
think your front wheel's probably on the line.
Oh, I think I'm just over.
But you're touching the line,
Yeah.
which is a pass.
Oh, perfect.
Okay?
That's not as bad, because we was out and everything, weren't we? So yeah. And if I look at them ones, I feel like I'm in between.
Yeah, but these are not necessarily.
Oh, they're not
up with-
parallel.
Not necessarily lined up
Okay.
with each other.
Okay, doke.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so forward into a bay. I could give you a kind of marker, but why don't you just have a go at driving into a bay?
Okay.
Yeah, because if you think about what we're looking for here, so here we are, as you can see on the iPad. So I want you to just drive into a bay now. Let me ask you a question. If I asked you to drive in one of them two bays in front of you, could you do it?
I think so, yeah.
Easily?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So straight.
Well, yeah, but you're not lined up with them, are you?
No, but I think I could get into it.
So the point being, I want you to drive into a bay down there, yeah? Now let's, if you use your judgment, it's like driving into a pack of cars, fine. If you like this, you reverse out
and straight
into exactly this position and just drive forward.
Right.
And that's all you do.
Okay.
This is probably the most guaranteed of being successful of all of the manoeuvres, because you are allowed
to come out.
Reverse out and go in.
Yeah, you can't really miss it then, can you?
Now, my advice for you, if you're going to go into the bays over here on the right, don't try it from over here.
Go from over this side.
Yeah, what I would do is I would come out of the bay here, I'd go right over here, and right in like that.
Well, that was going to be my plan.
Yeah, because if people do, they go over and they try to go in, and it doesn't
because
work.
You're reversing like that, aren't you? Obviously, because you're getting as close as you can to the bay. This one, you're going into it the other way.
Yeah, if you can use the space available to yourself, and then slow on the feet, quick on the hands, just choose a bay, full lock your stone over, and just a bit of adjustment as you go in.
Okay.
You know, too many people want all these markers, and they are good and useful, but you know,
it's relying on them as well. That you come to rely on it, don't you?
Yeah, you develop your skills.
I got a lift to work off my friend Charlotte on Saturday, and she reversed into a bay, not reverse, and it was like so second nature. It was dead nice the way she did it. And I was like, I can't do that. And there was parked cars either side, but obviously she's been driving years. But when I watched someone do it without a reverse camera, it was just, it was very natural, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Right. Shall we?
Should we have a go?
Let's have a go then. Yeah. And
so I'm just going to turn. We're going left here.
Go to the left and then just go into the
any
right.
Of them bays.
Or if you want to go that way, just go over there and then go in that way.
I think I'm going to stick with going into the right
side.
See what this car does first.
Like that, look.
Yeah.
And if he's not in, all he's going to do is reverse out.
Straighten up.
Oh, he's actually reversing into a bay, so there you go. But if he wanted to go into the bay forward, he'd just stop here and go forward. So easy. Very close to that tree. Okay.
I should be able to use a boot, would she, if you wanted to?
Oh yeah, she's got it.
So
there you go. Shall we go then?
Yeah. Oh my God, there's another car.
Although she's got a big car, hasn't she?
Yeah.
That's it. So we're just going down. All right.
So I'm going to come over here.
Yeah.
And just pick any bay.
Yeah.
Do I stop?
No.
Or just keep going?
No, I'd keep moving. Just full lock it over quickly though. And there's your bay presenting itself to you. A bay always presents itself. All you need to do is a little bit of adjustment at the end. That's it. Do your adjustments. Like driving between two parked cars.
I don't know if I'm in. I think I do need to adjust it.
Well, I think you're in. I go. No.
Right.
Listen, just go forward a bit more. Yeah. That's it. Right. Handbrake and park. And then I'll have the open door. Have a look.
Well, I'm in. And I think I'm straight.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, because do what as well, like you say, you can't guarantee that every space is the same, can you? But we're in it, aren't we?
Of course you are.
Yeah.
But I want you to imagine that you're not. Oh my God, we messed it up.
Oh, to adjust it.
Right. So do the adjustment element, because of this adjustment element, this is why this is pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah.
If you get asked to do a forward bay park on the driving test, you should be like, just a minute, yes.
So
don't actually do that.
No, I won't. So pretending we're out of the bay, like say if I'm too far over this way.
Yeah.
Would I straighten up by doing the
No. Here's the thing. Go out in a straight line.
Oh, and then do your adjustment.
And then you do your adjustment going forward. Don't try to do it going backwards. It's 10 times as difficult.
Okay.
All right.
So we're going to reverse out a little bit.
Yep. You're not going to reverse out a little bit. You're going to reverse out a lot. This is the other fault that people make when they do this. They reverse out like about half a metre.
So we go. You tell me when to stop.
Yeah, I will then. And this is what I want you to do on the test. If you're not in the bay, do this. Yeah. That's it. That's it. You just keep going, keep looking, keep going, keep looking, keep going, keep looking. Right then, now.
Yeah.
Can you see the bay clearly in front of you?
Yeah.
Drive into it.
We're in it.
Oh, drive into it again. I'll tell you what.
And then just
clever clogs. Let me get. Go on, I'm going to do you this time. Right, that's it. We're in it.
Well, we got.
All right. Now then.
Right.
All right. Stop there then.
You're going to make reverse out.
Right. Now try it for real. I mean, what you like. Do you know what I should have thought? I should have thought ahead of that, shouldn't I? Oh, Bernie, you're not in the bay. You're in 2 bays now. That's no good for you, is it? You have to make your adjustment.
I feel like I give myself so much nice time to check. I don't feel like it's a rush or anything.
Well, it's not. Right then. Can you see clearly?
Yeah.
That's it then.
So now you want me to get in the way? Right.
That's it.
This one, yeah?
Of course, it's the easiest one. It's the one that you're most lined up with. That's it. Just keep it moving. As long as you're moving forward, you can position your car really well. That's it. You've got it, Bernie. And that's exactly it. Nice.
Are we in, do you think?
Absolutely.
Oh God, yeah, we are. That is easy though, isn't it? Like, I'm not saying it's easy, but like you say, you're slow, you can manoeuvre going in. Definitely. I want that on my test. I want my perfect manoeuvre would be this one, front bay parking, and parking upon the right, reversing 2 cars back.
Okay.
That wasn't bad at all, Rob.
No.
I think I could do that.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know you can.
I think the reverse parking's not even bad either, providing it's empty. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're lining up and stuff, but that isn't bad at all. Yeah. That wouldn't bother me, that on my driving test.
Good. Cool.
Yeah, that was not, I don't want to say easy because I'm not getting ahead of myself, but it wasn't as hard as you think it's going to be.
Yeah.
And it's just about giving yourself the time and looking into it.
Yeah.
No one has to do anything fast.
No.
There's no time on it, is there? Like, you've not got...
No, there is no time limit. I once had a pupil, and the examiner had a moan at me at the end of it. He said, your pupil took 8 minutes to reverse around a corner. I said, well, I'm sorry, you know, still passed him. she had a moan about it, but she still passed him because...
Well, how good is that? You've wasted 8 minutes of your driving test going around a corner.
They weren't happy about it, but
is that like, was that intentional to try and drag it out? They just wanted to do it correctly?
I asked them and they said, well, there was always a car coming, or this or that. And
well, if that's the case, it's the case, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
Because I remember when we was driving, I think we was going towards Elveston, and I felt like Ascot Drive, is it London Road going to?
Yeah.
I thought we was at the island for ages, but there wasn't a gap.
No. And too many times what you see is, I mean, I've literally seen this on a driving test, and I swear down it actually happened. I was observing in the back, and there was a massive queue of traffic coming down, and she was like there for ages. It was the last junction before the test centre, and then there was a small gap right at the end, and she went for it. The examiner's dual control said no. The point is after that small gap was the hugest of the gaps. And psychologically, it put her so much on edge, she was willing to go for any small gap that she would never normally go for.
Was she okay to pass?
No, she didn't pass, no.
Because of that?
And she said to the examiner, I could have made it. The examiner said, no, I don't think you could. He looked at me and he said, I said, Pete, his name.
Sure, you're calling
I said, Pete, you know, I said, thank you for that. I said, you know, because if he didn't do that, we'd probably crash the car. So.
Really? So that you got that much? Wow.
Yeah, so you've got to be very understanding of it. That there is no time.
See, for me, I would rather wait anyway. You've seen me. Like, if I see something, then I know I'd rather just wait. Like, I just would. I wouldn't risk it.
Good to hear. Right, shall we get out of here then? Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am.
Let's reverse this way so that we can drive out that way.
Do I start reversing? Well, turn the wheel as soon as we move.
I would, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd look around, make sure that you're safe, and
Yeah.
yeah, I'd start turning and looking where you're going mainly. Start whacking that steering over. That's it. Look over your right shoulder. Just look out the back window, because that's where the danger is.
Yeah.
If you're going to run anybody over or hit
You're
anything,
into
you'll
it.
sit out the back window usually. That's it.
Good.
And let's drive on.
All right, let's go.
Good, yes, well done. Yeah, I think when you turned into this car park, you did drift over the middle of the road before you actually turned.
Yeah.
And it's just treat them like junctions, yeah? So
Yeah.
stay on your side of the road and do the proper turn.
Okay.
So we're going to turn right out of the end of onto the road.
Yeah. We can go. Oh no, we can't. Am I hanging out? Am I like okay where
no,
we are?
you're not. No, these have just jumped those lines.
I was just gonna say these are like, what's going on here?
You need to go forward a little bit because you can't really see to the left actually. So this is where you should have stopped.
Right, okay.
So no way you're over the line. No way.
No. Well, I can see that I'm not over the thing, but I do want to block the pavement. Would you get in trouble if you block the pavement?
No. Not if you're coming out of a car park.
Right.
Because you have to. If you stop leaving the pavement clear, then you're not going to see.
Yeah.
Because that junction box that was there, it was turning left. Okay. So if we can turn the UK left, please, Bernie.
Oh my God, sorry.
Rather than the Bernadette left.
Oh no, but Ellen,
which is actually the other way.
What was I thinking? Do you know what? I don't know that there.
I don't know. Unless you really want to go that way.
No, actually, I don't. I was thinking how we're going to do this. Oh God. Cyclists worry me, you know.
Yep.
Sometimes they don't obey the rules of the road either, you know. Do like traffic lights and things like that. So if this is control, we can go, can't we?
Yeah.
Need to be checking for anybody or anything.
Round we go then. That's it. Let's go. Shall we take on Normanton Road?
Can do.
Okay. So we're turning right at the roundabout.
So do we go over, yeah? Well, obviously. I'm just thinking out loud, you know. We indicate, don't we?
You can do, yeah. Well, you should do anyway.
Yeah, I'm just thinking nobody else's, but I think we should.
That's it. Just take your time. Road ahead closed now. Just got closed. Just take it on round. Up to the lane. Just follow it on round into the left position over here.
So we're going down here, yeah?
That's it. To that left position, and then exit here, please.
Oh, do I need the? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Should I have gone or
no?
We okay? Yeah.
No. Listen. Any opportunity to stop, anything 50-50, give way.
Yeah.
It's called.
But I thought we could stop then.
Well,
it was all
well
right,
you did.
we? Yeah.
You did. In fact, you stopped. Yeah, about perfectly. To be fair. There we go.
Let's tackle the busiest street.
Ding, ding, ding. Road ahead closed. What's this happening? Which road?
So I'm thinking there's many roads.
Well, apparently they all lead to Rome. All right then. So let's just follow this road as long as we can and
see what happens.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Exciting times, eh? Let's follow that cougar. So you can see the first, the remnants of the first line there is.
It's changed so much around here.
It has.
Like when I was a kid, so my grandma lives just opposite the what used to be the DRI, Florence, whatever, and like so she'd come to Normanton for her shopping. Yeah. And we'd come over as kids, and I just remember as a kid, like the jewellery shops and like the sari material shops in the windows and stuff. It was so nice to look at, and now it's just
the jewellery is beautiful. It's 24 karat
it's
gold.
Stunning,
really nice colour.
And like the windows were just full of rows of it and stuff.
Yeah.
And like Indian sweets in the window, like sweet shops. Yeah. But you don't see none of that no more down here.
The demographics have changed
Massively.
When I first moved here 42 years ago, there used to be a Polish shop here.
Yeah.
I think it was just over there. There was a Polish shop. In fact, there were 2 Polish shops in Derby. Actually, there was another one down Beckett Street. And then the makeup was, apart from them, it was Indian or Pakistani and West Indian.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Because they had the Normanton Hotel pub, didn't they? That was like down the bottom. And it was just like, I thought it was dead diverse as it was, and it was. So should we wait here?
Yeah.
Wait for this.
Oh, the Normanton Hotel pub.
Pub, yeah.
Dickie Birds. Sir Frederick Roberts, it used to be called.
Something like that, yeah. I don't remember. My mum used to love this area when she was younger.
Yeah, I remember.
And it used to have a nightclub called the Shimla.
Yeah, oh yeah, I remember the Shimla.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went there actually.
Did you?
I did a couple of times.
And was it like, I know this ain't in this area, I don't know, but there was the Carib. Mum tells me these stories. Obviously, I was tiny. I don't even know if I was born, but like the Carib and the Havana, like that's where she met my dad. But like, it sounds like it was a great area back in the day. And I remember being a kid, like saying, coming and shopping down here with my nan.
Yeah.
But it's just very different now.
So I'd sneak through. I would.
Shall we?
Yeah, I'd be tempted.
We're going slow enough, aren't we?
Yeah, of course we are. He's turning off anyway.
Yeah. I daren't say it, but this is quite quiet for this street,
it
isn't
is,
it?
yeah. Yeah, the Shimla used to be down the bottom of here.
Where Pack Foods is, I want to say.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking.
It looks very back street to me. Like, it didn't look like a proper way
No, you were down
up
a fire escape to get in there, as I recall.
Shall we wait?
Well, I'd sneak in a little bit, and then just, because he's really made it difficult.
That's
Look at this.
what I mean.
That's really bad driving. This
Why as well? It's not even moved over. Yeah, I was going to say that. It's not even moved over.
Okay, that was just rude of him, you know.
Yeah, that is bad driving.
Inconsiderate. Give these guys time to.
Yeah, we've got
So nice and steady. Yeah, I think it used to be either down here or down there.
Down here.
No, it could have been up there, you know. It could have been.
That used to be the pub, that pharmacy there.
Yes.
Are we just going?
Left. So
we can go, can't we?
Yes, we can. It says access only, but I know for a fact.
Well, these cars have gone down.
Yeah, there is exits that you can take off, unless they've actually blocked the whole roundabout. That's traffic light controlled, you see. Yeah. So there will be somewhere to go. So they've blocked off Pear Tree Road.
So we can go.
We'll turn right.
Right.
Yeah,
up
go
into
to
Cavendish.
Yeah. So I'd close it up. Yeah, and then you had back in the day down here on the corner after the roundabout used to be the gold mine. That was amusements.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's changed over the time.
It has. It's changed.
Should we indicate or not? Because we'll go everyone's directions.
No, you can only go one way.
Take the direction.
Yeah. Okay, so he's doing that manually. Off you go then.
Oh wow.
Just follow him.
Yeah.
You just go.
I was going to say, I don't know where that car was going. I was following them nearly.
That's it. Yeah, from there, the Shimla, and forgot all about that place until you mentioned it, but yeah.
Honestly, the stories mum's told me, like, my mum gets on really well with, like, even though they're not together, my mum and dad are best mates still. And my mum gets on really well with his sisters, and they all just used to go out clubbing back in the day. I don't like speed bumps, Rob.
Well, I mean, they're okay.
I don't know if I prefer them to the big humps though, like the over the whole road thing.
See, this place is always impressive, yeah. All of this furniture and all them white goods, they get them out every single morning.
I know.
The lot, I mean.
They must be heavy as well.
Well, they are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Every single morning.
And there's not one or two, is there?
No, there's lots. And it's been there for years. They've been doing it for donkey's years, decades. So every morning they get the lot out, and every night they put it away.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This is an area that I've not been to for years either. It's not one that I used to work here. When I left school, I went to do a trainee beauty therapy thing, and I used to like come to, as a YTS. I used to work at this little, yeah.
Oh, me that YTS.
Yeah.
You've really taken about your training scheme. That one.
Yeah.
That's what it stands for.
Yeah, I was on like 40 quid a week and I used to work to the bone. So I go into the middle a little bit here because I just think that van's taking up our bit.
Yeah, I remember YTS. Never did one myself.
Love, don't you come out, we're going. This looks very tight.
Just go slower.
Yeah.
You can do it, just go slower. Maybe even more. Yeah, no, it's good, it's good.
Yeah.
Alright, sweet.
That was
You're doing well, just keep it going. Yeah.
Yeah, it was along here. It's gone now. Good Luck Salon it was called. And the thing is, I think for me, like it was an Asian lady. She was so nice, the lady who owned it. Yeah. But she built up such a client base. They won't let me do anything.
Take your time. That's it. Turn left here. Yeah.
So like the ladies didn't trust me. They all wanted her to do like their waxing and whatnot. So
you give way. Not there yet. Are you clear?
Yeah.
Let's go then. Yeah, I had a mate lived on the street back here actually. Steve.
God, it's changed so much.
But yeah, I used to come down here quite often back then. Yeah, it has changed, and yeah, but it's always been the same. I mean, yeah, you still got Dare House Road, Result Street, all them lot, they're up. The Arboretum.
God, yeah, they did that up. So I smacked my head got cut open on the Arboretum. I had to have 2 lots of stitches.
How'd you manage that then?
I used to have a climbing frame that was shaped like a spider, and I just went head first into the bloody concrete spider belly, basically. And my granddad had took me and my cousin, and I went running up to my cousin with my arms out to say, like, give me a hug, and she ran away because she could see the blood.
Yeah.
And that's when the old children's hospital was on like Duffield Road or up that way, 5 Lamps way. And I got my head stitched twice. I've cracked my head open 5 times for them. I'm so clumsy. But I've never broke a bone. A bit short of the line, about 2-3 metres short of it. That, yeah.
Out there, yeah. I think that's that Eggless Cakes now, is it? There's a sweet shop down there. It's just there around the back there. Yeah, green
Oh,
light.
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm looking at bloody sweet shops.
They're doing quite nice samosas there.
Oh, I love it. I do like a proper good samosa. I love them. I can eat multiple.
So we are going straight on.
Okay.
So I remember a few years ago, some of my Pakistani pupils, Pakistani descent, straight on. They gave me samosas for Eid.
I don't need signal because that's broken.
No, exactly. You need
Yes.
signal now to leave. No, they were so hot. They're like really spicy. But what they did, they said what they do is they get the family around and they make a load of them, like hundreds of them in one go. So they make a big bowl, big mixture, and then just they all just sit there. Then they freeze them down, and then whenever they need them, they're ready. Just come out of the freezer, defrost and fry.
My friend, I've got a friend, Manny, and she come to my house one day. She's from Birmingham. We see each other quite often, but she come down. My 2 Vietnamese friends. She sat there and made probably 60 samosas. Just sat there like watching a film, she did the filling, but then like the pastry and just filled them. So that's second nature to her. The way she did it was, and they were so good.
Oh yeah.
So good. And she left them all for me. Like she didn't take them back to Birmingham. She made homemade dip, like raita. What it's called?
Raita.
Raita. That's it. So nice.
Yeah. So cucumber and yogurt in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. I did make my own samosas once actually, but what I did is I used like phyllo pastry.
Yeah.
So I made up my mixture.
Yeah.
Pan and all my spices, and yeah, it was quite. And then oven baked them to be healthy.
Yeah.
But they
still quite, taste good. Yeah, it's a taste of the inside, isn't it? Do you like spicy food, Rob?
Yeah. Love any kind of food. I like Yeah, like Thai,
Oh, I love Thai food.
Indian,
Yeah.
African, South American, you name it, I'll try
Yeah,
it.
you're not fussy.
No, well, no,
I'm
no.
like that though. I'll give anything a go.
And yeah,
I love food.
yeah, we got some of these Simply Cook boxes, you know, where you get like a recipe card and your spices, and then you add your ingredients
Yeah.
and cook it to the recipe. So good, they are really
Are they
good.
good?
Yeah,
I
they're
think my
good.
friend,
They're excellent.
they had Hello Fresh. I think they were saying no good.
No, because then you're not getting your own ingredients. What it is with Simply Cook is it's just the spices and the marinades.
So you still get everything else that you need.
Yeah, the meat and the vegetables.
Okay.
Then just to follow the recipe, they are really good. Some of the recipes are awesome,
That's
awesomely
good.
So might sign up with them again. It's just that
It's like a weekly or monthly subscription or something.
Yeah, it's a monthly subscription. It's like basically it's about £2.50 a meal. You know, you
that's
end up
not
paying.
bad though, is it?
Good. It's good because what it is, you know, you can't. We're going to be turning right at the end of this one. What it is you can't get those ingredients for that money. It sounds like £2.50 for just a bit of this and a bit of Galligan,
but if you buy every packet, you cost a fortune. Yeah.
And you waste it. So we just follow it on round.
We're on traffic lights, so we're good to go, aren't we?
Green light.
Yeah.
Green to go.
I just worry about next. I'm so used to that.
Well, you just check for emergency vehicles anyway.
There we go. But yeah, that does sound good though. The recipe and the spices.
Yep. And you know, I'll do Chinese food.
I love Chinese.
But some of the best, some of the nicest Thai stuff actually is in these little. You see them in Aldi and Lidl, and there's these little packs, and you get a little bit of coconut milk. You get some leaves in there and a paste, and they are so good.
Oh, I'll have to look out for them.
This is too big space.
Yeah, I'm an Aldi shopper, I am, so I must have a look for those.
Yeah, and you see them like, you know, like about £2.50.
Not bad.
And if you Aldi shoppers, actually they're about £2, £1.99. They're so good, and you just add your meat. We usually put some peppers in there as well.
I could have peppers and onions with everything.
Onion, peppers, fry them down, meat in, fry that down, paste in, fry that down a little bit, then coconut milk in, serve with some rice. It's so good.
Yeah, and it's a quick meal, isn't it, when you think about it? It's not like effort. Like, to me, I love a Sunday roast, but the timing and everything, it takes you all day in the kitchen.
Yeah, I know.
Whereas something like that, it's done in half an hour. Well, I use chicken breast and like peppers and onions, because when I've finished work, I have an hour before getting home from nursery. I can cook my food for later, and it's so quick and easy. And you don't feel like, say, it's not unhealthy.
No. See, we also do meals in our slow cooker as well.
I have a slow cooker. I've not used it much this winter, to be fair.
You should do. You know what? I bought mine for £2.
Did you?
I was out. It must be 35 years ago. I was out with some friends in the car. We're going up in Derbyshire. We went through this little village, and there was a tabletop sale, and I spotted it. And it's a slow cooker, but it's got a ceramic pot with a ceramic lid.
Yeah.
And the pot comes out, so you can use it in the oven on its own as well. And I bought it. I said, "How much for this?" She said £2. I said, "Fair enough." So there was, and it's a Tower brand one, and they are so good. It's never let me down.
That's really good.
I'll use that with stews and stuff. But one of the things I do is have you ever heard of sous vide?
No.
So sous vide, what it is you get a meat or vegetables, and you vacuum pack it.
Okay.
And then you water bath it. So what I do is I get some shin of beef, which is a really tough cut, into the bag, salt, pepper, vacuum seal it. Then I put that into my slow cooker with water and just slow cook it for 2 days. And I'm telling you what, at the end of it, it is so tender. And because all the juices stay in the sealed bag, it's like a boil in the bag, you know?
Yeah.
It's so nice. And then also we do that with carrots as well. And I always remember my mum, she said when I gave it to her, made it for her, she said, "You know what? So these are the most carroty carrots I've ever eaten."
Carroty carrots.
Because it keeps all the flavour in, you know?
Yeah.
And with a bit of mashed potato in it is super nice.
That sounds like a lovely dinner.
Yeah.
I love winter food, like mashed potato and.
Well, this is like a winter food. It's like comfort food.
Yeah, love it all.
Right, so Ascot Drive. We will turn left down Ascot Drive.
I signalled too early.
I think we're good.
Okay. Busy for the rest of the day, Rob? Is in working or?
Yeah, going home for lunch after this. Now that we've been talking about all the food, and I've got 12:45. Then I'm done for the day. It's quite a week this week for me actually because of the Easter.
Okay.
So I've got a lot of my Chinese pupils have gone back to China for their sort of festivities.
Okay.
So I'm down quite a few pupils.
Good Friday next Friday, isn't it?
Yeah. But to be honest, I've had some busy weeks so far this year. So.
Is it nice to have it?
Nice.
Yeah. Want to check that van where he was going, and not even a van, and people carrier type thing. Oh God, I can't believe you're leaving. Are you looking forward to it?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, we're having work done on the house over there, so that's all working out quite well.
What dates do you go? It's May, isn't it?
First 2 weeks of May.
So I'll miss 2 lessons. Does that work out right? Where's he going? Can you just go round him?
Just slow down, don't push it. Just gonna hold your line, because he's well over into it.
That's what I thought.
But think about it, you wouldn't just accelerate around him, because if he's clearly sort of thinking about it, isn't he? You know, so just maintain your speed, and and then at least if he does go for it, then at least it's easy for you to do something about it. Yeah, you missed 2. So I think you'll we go on the end of this month, 30th actually. So it'll be the first 2 Mondays of May. Yes. But then we'll be back. I'll be back.
When you come back, like, do you think I'll need more lessons? Because obviously I think my test is June the 17th. I was figuring out the other day, I'm sure we've got another 9. Do you think that'll be okay?
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Look, as I said right at the very beginning, if we get closer and you feel that you need more,
you can whack some in. Yeah, thank you.
I'll fit you in, no worries.
Thank you. I just feel like, do you know what I think it is? I don't have no confidence with anything, and
I don't understand that.
Honestly,
because your driving's fine, isn't it?
Yeah. Once I mean, I feel like it's not a problem, but just because it's looming, I'm like, oh my god, I wish it was like. So when I booked it in January, I thought, God, June's ages away. Now I'm looking at, should it have been for like July or August? But I'd never commit if I didn't do it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'd always do that.
Look, what the situation is going to be, you're going to go and do your driving test, okay?
Yeah.
Now, are you ready to take a driving test? The answer is going to be yes.
Yeah.
Are you ready to pass a driving test? The answer is, well, it depends, doesn't it?
100% depends on the test.
But you are definitely still ready to take a test, whether you pass or not. But what I'm saying to you, as I say to all my pupils, is look, you already have the skills to pass a driving test. Believe me, I can't say, you know, I have seen people who pass the driving test. Of course, I'm being mind. But your driving it is already better than theirs.
Right, okay.
Okay, and I mean that.
Yeah, I just think, like you say, it definitely depends, doesn't it, on that day.
Yeah.
Like, because when we've had an hour's driving, and I feel like I could drive for another hour. Do you know what I mean? I don't think, oh my god, that was awful, or big massive mistakes or anything like that. I quite enjoy it, you know. I enjoy my driving lessons. Yeah. I think they go quite quickly because I'm enjoying. To me, it's like I'm watching the clock, thinking, God, this is taking ages. I really do enjoy it. I definitely prefer it this time round too. It's automatic, it must be, because I last time I hated driving.
Nothing to do with the instructor then.
No, you were a great driving instructor. I've said it before though, haven't I? Like, you are.
No.
I say it to everyone at work.
What you say.
I say it to everybody at work, like, you're very calm, which makes me feel calm. Because this guy I work with, Brett, he's in his 50s. He's a lovely guy from Yorkshire actually, and he was saying that on his driving test, his family had the same driving instructor. His name was Barry, and he was saying, Barry, I want you to put me in for the test. Barry was like, no, you're not ready. So he said, put me in, and he passed. He said, Barry didn't talk to me the whole way home because he wanted more lessons out of Brett. So he says, but like, I just think
I met a Barry, actually, driving instructor. He's 85 now though. He's still doing it.
Wow.
It might be the same guy.
85?
Yeah, he's 85. He only does 10, he says, I only do 10 a week max. He says, do one on a Tuesday, one on a Monday morning, he says, and then I do 3 on a Wednesday and 3 on a Thursday.
So it's whatever suits him then, I guess.
Yeah, basically.
So what, fair play to him if he's still enjoying it.
This is my missus says, we should spend more time together. I says, oh, nice one, get to sit in the back, mate.
Life's for living though. I don't know about working till at 85.
He loves it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's do this. We're turning left. We are mirror signal. Keep it moving. And we're going to go directly for the middle lane. There's 3 lanes to choose. If you go direct to the middle, that's it. Go on directing. Perfect. Then just stay in this lane, okay? I had a good chat with Barry down at the test centre a few weeks ago. Had a bit of a
85, that's crazy.
He told me, straight on. You know, my oldest ever pupil was 74.
Really?
Oh yeah. He had it beat. He says his oldest was 80. He said he once had somebody 80 years old to start learning to drive.
I don't know if I couldn't at 80.
You got to really want it, haven't you?
Yeah. Why wait till you're 80 though? I just feel like...
Well, my guy was 74. I rocked. I'll never forget it. Right, this guy rang me and says, I'd like some driving lessons. I thought, oh, this sounds old. I says, okay. He says, he taught my daughter. I can't remember her name. Anyway, so we're going straight on. I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah. So keep moving.
I'm sorry, I was looking at the traffic lights. I was thinking it was going to change.
So you just stick to this lane. That's it. Give you right signal now. Stick to the left position.
Yeah.
You know, we've done it before. That's it. Keeps you safe. And now you give your left signal. Yeah. That's the best way to do it. And that way you're in the safe position all the way around. Elaine, his daughter, of course. She told my daughter Elaine. And I'd only had 1 or 2 Elaines at the time, and I thought, she was 49, I remember. Because the last time she told me when she drove, it was a Triumph Dolomite that she drove, which was a really old car. So anyway, I said, fair enough, then I turned up anyway, 74.
Blair.
So we're going to be turning right. So, oh, bless, well, nothing, right? So I said to him, I says, go on then. I said, tell me what's going on. He said, well, I'll be honest with you. He says, good choice. He says, I've been illegally driving for 52 years. Seriously, honestly, you can't make this stuff up. I said, 52 years? I said, that's disgraceful. 52? I said, did you never have an accident? He said, well, he says, I did. He says, but the other guy just admitted liability and paid up twice. I said,
how are you getting away with that then? Insurance-wise and stuff?
Oh, no, he says, I've had insurance. I said, oh, yeah, how's my right? I said, well, I used to work for the insurance company. Here we go.
God.
Seriously.
So what?
Yeah, just follow it on round. You've got priority. That's it. Just keep going over there. Turn. He just got across that little van, didn't he? Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was confused as hell, but we made it.
But anyway, yeah, 52 years. But I took him on, and he had a great time. He started manual. He could do it, but then he went automatic because he had a nice automatic Rover. It was lovely. Anyway, he says, I want to do it right. I said, why? He said, well, the insurance company actually rang me up and said, well, we forgot to check your license. Can we check your license? I said, but seriously, what, after 52 years? He says, yeah. And do you know what I thought? I thought, well, you mentioned YTS earlier.
Yeah.
Just follow it around by the tattoos place. And they've probably got some little trainee, some young trainee, and that trainee's job is to sit in a office somewhere and transfer the old key cards onto the database.
Right, yeah.
And of course, he's come across his old key card, check license. Oh no, and just no. So of course the database has flagged him up. And he says they put me insurance up from from I think he said about 180 quid. He says it's gone up from 180 quid to 1,500. So he says I've got to go past turning left, yeah. But he was really 52 years. He was really interesting to talk to because he was like, oh yeah, I remember when this. I mean, I thought I knew stuff, but and he was saying, oh yeah, no, he says I know where you live. He says used to be a lot. I said, yeah, there used to be allotments there, didn't they? He says, well, they did. He says there was also a swimming pool down there as well.
Bloody hell.
I said, what, really? And he was, oh yeah. It used to be the swimming pool down there, where the playground is at the bottom drive. You know where we live. Yeah. Anyway.
52 years.
I've got a video of him somewhere. I'll dig it up, And,
did he pass that in the end?
Oh yeah.
Good for him.
First time, yeah. But do you want to know something weird, right? So that's 52 years, and then just after he passed, I got approached by one of our neighbours down from the bottom block of flats. Same deal. He says, guy says, I want some lessons. I said, oh yeah. He says, got to tell you though, I've been driving illegally. I said, oh yeah. How long? He said 34 years. I said, no, not that long then. No, I didn't. I thought, yeah, well, it's not 52, is it? 34
it just goes to show, how did they get insurance now?
Well, he didn't have insurance.
So, but don't police pick up on no insured cars?
They do nowadays, yeah, because they've got this AMPR.
Right, but before AMPR?
Yeah.
It's more just a stop.
No.
They'd have to stop.
They'd have to stop it.
I can't believe
so down by the sill hill. But nowadays it's all teched up.
That's what I thought, yeah.
I've got some videos back in the day when people used to pass the driving test. We used to get to do a little video, and his is absolutely hilarious. I'll see if I can dig it up. It was a nice guy. Now we got on really well. I wasn't sure about taking somebody on so told us myself, but he took to the instruction really well.
I think as well that at that age, the first thing's going to be the reactions. Like, can they react to? Do you know what I mean? Like, the process. They say, don't they? Like, as you get older, you process.
No, he was good. He was a good driver.
Good for him.
Yeah, I didn't have to.
Well, he'd been driving, hadn't he? Really, so it wasn't completely foreign to it.
Yeah, lifetime's driving.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, so you never know. You never know. And you wouldn't know, old gent in a nice big old Rover 75. Everything looks proper and posh,
Yeah.
And oh no, 52 years illegal driving. I said to him, didn't you I said, you should have taken a driving test back in the day. He said, I'll tell you. He says, I'll be honest with you. Before you go, okay. He said, I took a driving test in 1961, before I was born. I said, oh yeah. He says, but I failed. I said, well, clearly. I said, what happened? He said, well, he says, I finished and the examiner said to me, you taught yourself to drive, didn't you? Like, yeah, how do you know? He said, well, I can tell by the way you drive, mate. He said, look, just go take a few lessons, come back and take your test, you'll be all right.
I shouldn't have gone this far.
No, you go up to the giveaways. He said, but he said it was £1 a lesson.
We can go.
Okay. He said it was £1 a lesson. He says, I was only on £7 a week.
God!
Seriously.
God!
That's what he said.
It's craziness, isn't it?
Yeah.
£1 a lesson, Rob.
I know. Hey, listen, you guys are lucky. You think it's expensive, but it's not. Did you, well, you wouldn't know this, but back in the day, the cost of a driving lesson used to be regulated by the cost of a driving test.
Really?
So if the driving test, so back in 1961, you'll find that the driving test was £1. Therefore, your lessons were £1. When the government put the driving test up to £1, £1.25, the driving lessons were £1.25. And they matched, and until a certain driving school, which won't be named for just so the Colton claim. Oh, sorry, I just named the shame. They broke the mould and started the competition. That brought the price of.
See, I don't think it's expensive because it's a skill.
Yeah.
Just to me, I don't think.
Well, you might do if you were paying £62 a lesson, because that's what it is for a driving test.
Of course.
So good positioning, because it's kind of behind you, really already there, isn't it? So nice and steady. That's it. Just work it out. A bit more forward, just a little bit.
Go about here.
Out here, and there you go. Don't rush. No rush. No rush at all.
There we go. We did it.
And there you go. So that's.
Yes, imagine £63 for a lesson.
62.
62, yeah.
Yeah, so that'd be it. And in fact, the price of the driving test hasn't gone up for quite a number of years.
I thought it'd be more. Do you want to book mine? I thought it'd be more.
I think. I mean, I've been doing this, getting on for 20 years now, 18 years. I think this is for me, and I'm sure it was £62 back then. I'm sure it was.
Oh.
It was either 60 or 62. I think it might have been 60. Actually.
I was expecting to be like £80.
No.
But no, like I say, I don't like. For me, I don't think it's